Yo gamers, what is good? It is me, Jackson, and I'm here with a take so hot that the sun had to set. Animal Crossing New Horizons was the most disappointing game during the Switch era. That's right, even more than Pokemon BDSM, a P. This game pissed me off. Yes, the game about digital bears wanting new clothes pissed me off, and this is why nobody takes Nintendo fans seriously. Alright, let me back up a bit, because to be fair, New Horizons is not a bad game at all, but I was personally very disappointed by it. More so than any previous game, New Horizons is all about user customization. You as the player are making every part of this MF, and to at least a decent chunk of the players, that's an absolute W. But to this chunk of the player base, me, my chunk, our newly ushered degree of creative expression came at the expense of another's, Nintendo's. Animal Crossing has always provided players with a ton of customization options, but it still had a distinctive Animal Crossing identity attached to it. In order to give players the new expansive amount of options for injecting their own ideas to the world, New Horizons had to sacrifice a good amount of the Animal Crossing identity. This in turn makes the game more of a blank slate, which is a huge bummer. The shopping scene was desolate at the launch of the game, with only like 2 joints to buy things at. Not only that, but they could hardly be upgraded when compared to prior Animal Crossing entries. Sure, they've added a lot of the staple shops back, but it came in the form of these really lame tent versions almost 2 years after the game dropped. And that banger minigame island from New Leaf must have sunk or something, because it's nowhere to be found. Also, the animals all must have gotten sterilized because they barely do anything now, and it takes like a bajillion years just to build a closet. Okay, crafting, I would say, in theory, is a great addition to the Animal Crossing formula, but in execution, they dropped the ball hard on this one. The tools are made out of glass, which involves them constantly breaking and involves you constantly remaking them. Also, there's only a finite amount of resources you can even gather on the island at any given time, so it sort of artificially delays making progress in the game. And look, I get it. Animal Crossing is all about the slow burn, that's part of the charm, but it's the balance that made it work. If I have to wait a few real days to make a bridge, that's fine and it makes sense. But if it takes me a week just to make a bed, I'm out of there, bro. I'm drowning myself in the ocean. Between the stripping of Animal Crossing charm and the kinda obnoxious crafting mechanics, I was really burnt by New Horizons, and I've really tried to go back and play it like 3 or 4 times, but every time I end up just burning out like a couple of days after starting. If they can just find a way to harmonize the game design philosophies of user creativity and the Animal Crossing spirit, the identity of the franchise, then I think we could have a really banger game on the horizon. The New Horizon. Okay, I'm killing myself.